Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be playing with the Morphe 3503 Fierce by Nature palette. This is the palette right here. Also picked up the Glamour Bronze in Icon. And I want to try this out. Crystal K Beauty swears by this bronzer, so I'm excited to try it. Trust her opinion. And yeah, this is what the inside of the palette looks like. Let me just flip the names up to the top. I did already do swatches on this. That's why you see all my little finger marks. And I tried to do the cute, fancy little swatches that the girls do nowadays, and well, you'll see in the clip I'm a rookie at it, but I thought it was kind of cute. Okay, so I decided to come outside for the swatches. Now, starting from here, it's top, left to right, top to bottom, and those are the swatches. So pretty. I'm a rookie, so they don't look as good as other YouTubers, but I like them. Yeah, so those were the swatches, and I do have a little bit of staining on my arms and my fingers, but not bad. Some of these shadows felt a little powdery, but I have high hopes that they're going to perform beautifully on the eyes. I don't care if they're a little powdery as long as they perform the way they're supposed to. So on that note, for those of you that are new here, I do have a special needs child. You'll hear him in the background clapping his hands and making noise. He's jealous of anyone or anything that takes my time from him. And now let's get into this tutorial, shall we? Alright, so with my Morphe M433, I'm going to start out by dipping into, I believe this is Temptin. I hate that they don't have the names on, holy hiccup, on the, palette itself. I mean, how much more can that possibly cost just to have it put on there? It doesn't even have to be pretty. Really? But it is what it is, and yeah. I'm just going to go back in with a little bit more. There we go. I'm actually excited to do this look today. I have a look in mind, but we're going to see where this goes. BH Pro number 8 into this shade right here. And I believe this is called Ball of Fire. Yes, give me some Ball of Fire. And I'm going to start working that just a little below that first shade we used and into this outer V. Today is actually Sunday the 29th, and I usually don't film on Sundays, but because it's usually my no makeup day. But my little unwelcome friend came for the second time this month, which I'm attributing to my age, maybe. But so I had plenty of no makeup days, long story short. And yeah, I just feel like filming today. I got this yesterday afternoon, and I was like, oh yeah. I got my Natasha Denona edited, my Ulta 21 Days of Beauty edited, and we're ready to rock and roll. Morphe E17 into this shade here, next to that last shade we used. I believe this is Red Alert, because I do want this to be on the redder side. So, and we're going to bring this in. So far so good. Everything seems to be going well together. I like that in a palette. like it a lot. Although this shade now is not wanting to build up to look the way it does in the palette. That's okay. We're gonna keep working with her. So I'm gonna take that same E17, I think, and I think I'm gonna dip into some warning label because I want it even deeper right out here, just focusing this on the outer V. And after I get this blended out to where I like it, I'm gonna go ahead and do like a half cut crease situation. Alright, so I have those creases cut out, and yeah, I do want to mention I have hella fallout going on my face, so I recommend you do your eyes first. Hold that thought. Alright, so I'm going to start out with this Sigma E27, and you guys know I cannot help it. I have got to get into these greens, so I'm going to start out with this Come Alive shade. And I am going to put that all over where we have our cut crease situation, which I did a terrible job on today. But we're going to see how it goes. You guys know I can't leave these greens alone. I have been on the search for the perfect lime greens because I like a lime green look once in a while. I was hoping between this and the Norvina that I have coming that I would find some perfect greens. And this is hella powdery. Just so you guys know, I'm not sure how this is gonna wear, because yeah, but we'll see. Right. And yeah, wow, such a powdery shade, and I don't know, not sure how I feel about that. Gonna go back in with the E17 into that warning label shade and mesh these together a little better if I can, which I'm probably just gonna go over it with a shimmer, so it's not gonna be a real big deal because that green's looking kind of wonky to me. So I'm going to take my finger and go into Power Play, which is that green shimmer that was above that other green we have on our lid here, and I'm just going to stamp this across here and see how it goes. I'm not mad at that. That brightened it up quite nicely. Taking my finger once again, I'm going to go into this shade here. It's quite pretty, and that one should be New Flame, and we're gonna mesh a little New Flame into this green shade and see where it takes us. Why not? I love playing with makeup and just trying new things, because I'm definitely not a makeup artist. But I think let's pick up a little bit of this one here. This is called Hot Contents. Let me wipe my finger off and tap that in between these two shades just to try to really mesh these together. And I'm going to go back and forth between that green and that red as per usual until I get that gradient I want. So I'm going to take this BH number 7 into this shade right here. I believe that is Trance. And for now, I'm going to work this on my brow bone just to lighten things up a little bit. Alright, so I got the majority of my makeup done, I am going to take this angled Moda brush and dip into the black in this. It's called Smoked Out. When I swatched this, I wasn't really sure how I felt about the swatch, so I'm just going to put this on like the outer third of my eye, and you can see that's why I left some powder, because I knew this was going to have fallout. But that is what it is, and yeah. Go over just the outside edges of the top there, kind of like that. Taking my Sigma E30 pencil brush, I dipped into that Red Alert shade, and I'm going to start working this along that lower lash line, and just to start connecting it with the top. Now, you want to switch that off with your color switch or a towel or whatever before you go to the next eye, because if you don't, you may drag that black into that inner part where you don't really want it. Now I'm going to take that Pro number 8 into that Ball of Fire orange shade that we used with this and try to buff along all that bottom there. I was debating on whether I wanted to put green on my lower lash line or match my crease. And I think I'm going to put green in my waterline. So, because I still have some of them Urban Decay pencils from my 21 Day Beauty haul, and I wanted to try those out. So that's where we're at. Let me pick out one of those greens and I'll be right back. Alright, so I decided on Freak from Urban Decay in my waterline. I think that brings out the green on the top quite nicely. So yeah, let's try out this bronzer, shall we? I'm so excited. Oh, let me clean off. I don't want to ruin it. There we go. Should cleaned off quite nicely because I only used her once. So, like I said, I got Icon in this. And yeah, we're just going to see. Oh, okay. That is more pigmented than I thought it was. But I'm not mad about that color. Yes. That's not bad at all. Alright. Yeah, I'm not mad at that bronzer at all. I think Crystal was right. I think that is quite a nice bronzer. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below if you think. Do you have these? Have you tried them? What do you think of them? I want to know all the deets. Anyway, let me put on the rest of my face, some mascara, some lashes, and figure out what I'm going to do with my inner corner, and we'll be back with some final thoughts. Alright, so I decided to put a little neon coral from my ABH collection on my lips. I used my Lunar Beauty Highlight in Mercury on my brow bone and inner corner. These lashes are from Glam Light. They're from the Paint Palette collection. They are the purple. And yeah, all other products, of course, I will have listed down in the description box as per usual. But yeah, this is my final look. Tell me what you think down in the comments. And yeah, I like this eye look. I don't think it came out bad at all. Bless you. Bless you again. Allergies because it's hot and humid and nasty in Florida still. Anyway, first impressions, I wish I would have put a glitter glue down for that green. I don't think it's going to stay very vibrant today, but we shall see, of course. Some of the shades are kind of powdery, but they seem to have blended out pretty decently on my eyes. Of course, I'm not a makeup artist, so I am not perfect with any makeup that I do. Every time I look, I can pick something out that I feel like I should have tweaked, but all in all, I feel pretty good in this eye look. I'm happy I bought this palette. I can't wait to create some other looks with it. And yeah, are you interested in this palette? I'd love to know. Would you like me to film some more tutorials with this? That'd be cool to know too, so I don't waste my time if you guys are not interested in Morphe at all. But anyway, that being said, I hope you're having a wonderful night or day wherever you are. Lots of love for me and Thomas to all of you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Me and Thomas appreciate you so much, and we hope you'll consider liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and sticking around so you can have lots of loud, crazy, comical times with me and Thomas here, and play with makeup and talk about makeup and all the fun stuff that goes with it. Anyway, have a great one, guys, and we will see you on the next Teresa Tries Tutorials. Bye, guys.